The journey toward your desired reality begins with the fundamental realization that you are already tuned into it right now. Stop doubting progress. Embrace change. Avoid imposing arbitrary timelines on your growth, as these only serve to create unnecessary resistance within your own mental landscape. Instead, you must observe from a place of absolute certainty, maintaining a clean signal by simply existing in the present moment. Take inspired action that aligns specifically with your future reality, ensuring every movement flows from your desired state of being. Stay aligned with a calm knowing, recognizing that your internal state is the blueprint for everything you wish to experience. Every thought and action you take should originate from the version of you that already possesses what you truly desire. The internal wave collapse occurs when your brain and central nervous system finally agree with absolute calmness that it is done. External verification is not a prerequisite for belief. It is the natural consequence that follows your internal wave collapse. When old triggers appear and suggest behavior that links to the old self, you must consciously choose to act as the new you. That is your only task, to starve the old self of its power by refusing to engage with its familiar patterns. This turbulence, where your state and beliefs bounce between the old and the new, is not a sign of failure. It is a natural part of the transition, meaning you must keep going on the path of thinking, feeling, and behaving anew. When old feelings of struggle reappear, the old you will tempt you to act on them just as you always have. Remember that a plane does not land when it hits pockets of turbulence. It continues forward to reach its destination. If a pilot turned back at every sign of instability, the plane would never arrive at the intended beautiful destination. The pilot keeps going with the faith that things will smooth out once they have passed through the atmospheric disturbance. They do not know exactly how long the turbulence will last, but they remain certain that the destination is still reachable. You are the pilot of your own consciousness, and your desired reality is the destination you have already set. The identity shift is that period of turbulence where old thinking patterns remain, yet you actively choose to reaffirm your destination. You reaffirm it with your state and your behavior, knowing that old patterns will only lead to old, familiar outcomes. Reaffirming the old identity with your emotions and actions is like moving backwards, which feels increasingly painful. Now that you are aware, you are now fully aware of the exact thinking and behaviors that constitute your old identity, and you know they lead nowhere. Choosing that old route can only lead to the same results, and you are aiming for something far greater than that. When you are in the midst of this turbulence, it feels like an unknown, creating a temporary crisis of identity. The mind and ego struggle because they can no longer identify with the old patterns that were based on lack. Because you have changed yourself internally, those old thoughts and beliefs no longer resonate with your current evolving frequency. You no longer think as the old you, which naturally removes the behaviors that were once linked to that former self. At the same time, you have begun to embody the new way of thinking, feeling, and being as the new you. The new identity has not completely collapsed into your physical reality yet, creating a space of transition and growth. This is the shift during which the brain will scramble for proof of an identity to latch onto for security. Since the old patterns are well known, it is easier for the brain to return there during moments of uncertainty. Over weeks or months, the brain may throw random temper tantrums, trying to pull you back into that old, comfortable identity. When you do not fight these old patterns, but simply return to your desired state, you significantly weaken the old identity. This is step 1 in the shift, a process of gentle redirection rather than a forceful battle against your past. Step 2 is where you get your nervous system on board, teaching it that the desired reality is actually safe. Even though your desired reality is considered an unknown, you must prove to your nervous system that it is secure. The quantum field itself is stable, but your nervous system is currently reacting to the perceived instability of the transition. Train your nervous system to understand that your desired reality is a place of safety, growth, and expansion. Train your nervous system to be calm, to trust the process, and to release the need for immediate external validation. Train your coherence with the desired reality, aligning your internal vibration with the frequency of what you wish to attract. Train your nervous system to recognize that your desired reality means stability, safety, and a new way of existing. The quantum field does not respond to your desperate excitement. It responds to the steady signal of your coherence. Link your internal state of calmness and your manifestation process to stability, not to delay or endless waiting. When your nervous system links manifestation to delay, it creates a gap that separates you from your desired reality. When your nervous system links your manifestation to stability and coherence, you collapse quantum waves into your desired reality. By refusing to fight these internal struggles, you effectively starve the old identity of its power, allowing it to fade. Stay focused on the destination, knowing that every moment of sustained belief brings your desired reality closer to physical manifestation. Your commitment to this new identity acts as a beacon, guiding your consciousness toward the reality you are actively choosing. Trust that the process is working perfectly, even when you cannot yet see the tangible evidence of your shift. By maintaining this steady state, you are effectively collapsing the wave of possibility into the solid ground of your life. Every breath you take in this state of calm reinforces the new neural pathways you are building for your future. You are becoming the architect of your own experience, building a foundation that is immune to the old triggers. The more you practice this state of being, the more natural it becomes to exist as the new version of you. Release the need to control the how or the when, and focus entirely on the who you are becoming. Your consistency is the key that unlocks the door to the reality you have been dreaming of for so long. As you stabilize your nervous system, you will find that the turbulence becomes less frequent and much easier to navigate. You are moving toward a state of permanent alignment where your internal world and external world finally become one. Believe in the power of this shift, for you are already living the reality you have so courageously chosen to create. Transitioning fully into your desired reality requires moving beyond mere mental shifts to deep, somatic, nervous system integration. While the quantum field remains inherently stable, your nervous system often resists the unknown, perceiving it as a potential threat. This biological resistance is a protective mechanism, but it acts as a significant barrier to the reality you wish to inhabit. You must actively train your body to recognize that your desired reality is not only achievable, but also inherently safe. This is achieved by fostering coherence. The quantum field responds not to frantic excitement, but to steady, calm alignment. When you link your manifestation to stability rather than delay, you bridge the gap between your intent and outcome. By consistently teaching your nervous system that your new identity is your true home, you facilitate the final collapse. This process turns the abstract desire into a tangible reality, proving that manifestation is the result of sustained being. As your internal state stabilizes, the external world begins to mirror this new, coherent frequency you now project daily. You are no longer chasing a future goal, but embodying the reality that has been waiting for your arrival. With every conscious breath, you anchor yourself deeper into this new identity, making the shift permanent and fully realized. The transformation is complete when your body and mind exist in perfect harmony with the life you have chosen. Think of your nervous system as a compass that needs recalibration to point toward the frequency of your new life. Old survival patterns are etched into your biology, constantly seeking the familiar safety of your past, limited self. To break this cycle, you must consciously override these automated responses with the calm authority of your new identity. It is not enough to simply think about your goals. You must feel the safety of their existence within yourselves. When you feel that familiar pull of doubt, pause and recognize it as a ghost of your former, outdated programming. Do not fight the doubt. Instead, observe it with detachment and gently return your focus to your desired state. This gentle redirection is the secret to weakening the old identity until it no longer holds power over your actions. Your nervous system learns through repetition, so every moment spent in calm knowing reinforces your new desired reality. Imagine your body as a vessel that must be prepared to hold the weight of the life you are creating. If the vessel is full of old, chaotic patterns, there is no room for the new frequency to take root. Clearing out the old requires patience, as your brain will naturally try to return to what it knows best. This is why the process of identity shifting often feels like a turbulent journey through an uncharted, vast ocean. Just as a pilot maintains course through turbulence, you must keep your vision fixed firmly on your desired destination. The turbulence is not a sign of failure. It is simply the friction of your old self fading away forever. Every time you choose to act as your new self, you are starving the old patterns of the energy needed. This intentional starvation is the most powerful tool you have for accelerating your transition into your new life. As the old patterns lose their grip, you will notice a newfound sense of clarity and ease in your decisions. Your thoughts will naturally align with the version of you that has already achieved everything you currently desire. This alignment is the key to collapsing the quantum wave into the physical reality you are working to manifest. The brain and the central nervous system must reach a consensus that the change is already done and safe. When this internal agreement is reached, the external world has no choice but to reflect your new inner state. This is the moment where the external verification finally catches up to the internal work you have been doing. Stay patient, for the timing of the physical manifestation is secondary to the quality of your internal, coherent state. You are building a bridge between the possible and the actual, one thought and one feeling at a time. Do not set arbitrary deadlines that create pressure, as pressure is the opposite of the calm, knowing state required. Instead, exist in the now, fully present and anchored in the certainty that your reality is already unfolding perfectly. Your only task is to remain the version of you that already possesses the abundance you are calling forth. This is a state of being, not a state of doing, and it is the most powerful position you occupy. When you operate from this place, your actions become inspired, effortless, and perfectly aligned with your future reality. The old self will continue to offer triggers, but you now have the awareness to choose a different response. Each time you choose the new response, you are rewriting the neural pathways that define your current identity. This is a profound act of self-creation, requiring courage and a steadfast commitment to your own personal growth. The identity crisis you may feel is simply the ego letting go of the illusions that once held you. As the ego dissolves, you are left with the pure, authentic essence of who you are truly meant to be. This essence is the foundation of your new life, and it is entirely capable of manifesting your deepest desires. Train your nervous system to find comfort in the unknown, for that is where all true creation begins today. The quantum field is always waiting for your signal, and it is ready to respond to your unwavering coherence. Keep your signal clean, free from the static of doubt, fear, or the need for external validation of result. Your certainty is the catalyst that transforms potential into the tangible, lived experience of your new, desired life. Trust the process, even when the path ahead seems obscured by the remnants of your old, fading identity. You are the pilot of your own destiny, and you have the power to steer toward any reality you choose. The destination is fixed, and your arrival is inevitable as long as you maintain your course and your state. Let go of the need to know how or when, and focus entirely on the feeling of being there now. This feeling is the language of the universe, and it is the key to unlocking the doors of manifestation. You are becoming the master of your own reality, one coherent thought and one calm breath at a time. The shift is happening, and you are ready to step into the life that has been waiting for you. Embrace the journey, trust in your own power, and know that you are already living your desired reality today. Everything you need is already within you, waiting for your conscious choice to bring it into the light.